What is up, Sooner Nation? Happy Thursday night, everyone. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Here for another hopefully exciting night, as most of them are here on the Sooner Surge, a channel that takes calls, shows comments. It's all for the fans, by fans, and we're ready to rock and roll. The big news today is the pod system in the SEC, Jay. It's funny. 9 days until OU plays, and now 9 SEC games. It kind of matches.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be the topic on this show a lot is what is the pod going to be for Oklahoma? I see it already in the chat, who everybody wants. And I see Mark's comment here. Well, Mark, the thing is, we don't know yet because next year, maybe OU does have a cupcake 6. Here's how it's going to work. You got your 3 you're going to play every year. That leaves 12 teams left in the SEC after you play your 3. So for 2 years, OU will play 6 of those teams. The next 2 years, they'll play the other 6. So within a 4-year span, every team in the SEC will come to Norman. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, Jay. And I'm with Aaron Huddleston. I don't want Missouri in a pod. Look, there's
I don't want Mid-Pooh in there either. Mid-Pooh can just.
And no. Arkansas to me is the one that makes sense because of location, but I could really care less if Arkansas is in it.
Well, selfishly, I want Arkansas.
I know selfishly you do, but there's one team that must be in it, and it's Texas. And I think Texas will be. Texas will be in it.
No, that's not even a question. It's a guarantee.
I just said that.
Oh, that's not even like this. It's done. That's done.
It's done, Jay. Yeah. But then the other two are the ones, and everyone who's wanting Missouri because they just want to play. Guys, I am so sick of the Missouri stuff. Like, I don't want to play Mid-Pooh every year.
These are my 3.
I want big-time teams. Now, I would say Texas and LSU I like. And, Jay, those are the 3 you want, Texas, Arkansas, and LSU.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't mind Texas, LSU, and A&M. I wouldn't mind Texas, LSU, and Florida. I wouldn't mind Texas, LSU, and Ole Miss. I like Texas and LSU, but that also means you're playing 2 really tough games every year.
Yeah, but
Jeremy, yeah, but what?
I don't care about the tough. It doesn't. Whatever. I think when you go to 9 games, it's going to make. It's not. They're not going to have it perfect as far as who everybody plays. In the other 6 games, there are going to be years where there are going to be some teams that get easier schedules, but you're nothing you can do about it. But 9 games is better than 8 because of that. Now, LSU is a game I want on every year. I think that could be a good rivalry. I would like
the other one is Tennessee. OU's had some cool games with Tennessee. I would definitely not mind Tennessee.
Now, KB's dropping Texas. Is this who he wants to see? OU, A&M, and R. I think OU, obviously that's lock. I think A&M is a lock. I think it's just one more for Texas. Arkansas makes the most sense probably, but that's if you go all geographically for OU, it would be Texas, Missouri, Arkansas.
Hey, and I'm with – it would be, Jay, if you're going that. I'm with Johnson. Just play 11 conference games. Let's just get this going.
I mentioned that the other day. Not going to happen. There's been a lot of people predicted now. So
what's up, Braden? Tennessee will be Alabama, Florida, Vandy. I could see Georgia possibly.
Yeah, and I agree with Chester on this. If it was Missouri and Arkansas, I don't like that as far as recruiting at all.
It kills you.
Now, Chief, no, it wasn't Chief. It was this right here by Sooner Fan. 9-game conference schedule is going to make the non-conference games a bunch of cupcakes. Well, not necessarily because they also in this one of your 3 non-conference games has to be against a Power 4 opponent. So
one of the 3.
One of the 3. So that leaves 2 left. But for instance, OU's already booked their non-con Power 4 team through 2030. You got Michigan this year, followed by SMU, then Houston, then back-to-back Nebraska. That's 2030. So after that, it's open. I would personally just like to see Nebraska continued on every year. Just play Nebraska every year. I'd be totally fine with that as an OU fan. Every year.
I would love Nebraska every year. And I know Chester mentioned it. Was it Chester in the Discord or William who mentioned Sooners for Life, who mentioned Nebraska every Thanksgiving week? I mean, that would be awesome. would be awesome.
Only one game of those three you have left, Steelerman, has to be from a Power Four.
Jay, it's almost like the model you presented about a month ago.
Well, not really, because I said do away with all non-conference games. No, I said you play one from each conference.
You play one from each conference.
My scenario would be you play one from the Big 12, one play from the Big 10, and one from the ACC. That would be my scenario for non-conference.
I would love that, Jay.
But here's the thing. Right now, you have the Big 12. How many conference games do they play? 9. How many do the Big 10 play? 9, right?
Oh, 9. No, they play 9. They play 9, yeah.
The only conference left is the ACC, but they have 17 teams. It doesn't. So, I mean,
hey,
I don't
Chief,
know. I don't know.
Chief, yeah, the pod system. Who broke the story today? Was it?
I think Ross Dellinger might have. I don't know if he broke
Ross Dellinger, but yes, they're going to go to the pod starting in 2026. And I guess it depends on how you define pods, but there will be 3 teams that OU will play, that every SEC team will play every year. Three staples on their schedule, if you will.
Yeah, and people talking about OSU. At first I thought that'd be a great game, Bedlam. But I don't think OSU wants to do that, and I'd rather play Nebraska than OSU. Personally.
Oh, Jay, I would too.
It's a personal preference.
It means more to me.
Preference.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? It is.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Hey, it is 9 days away. Braden Willis days. Someone tagged us on Twitter today and said, "Hey, Sooner Sir, it's Gabe Lynn days." Yep, it's Gabe Lynn days away. Jay, do you know who's number 9 on the roster this year?
Number 9 on OU's roster this, Keontae Lewis.
Correct.
Gentry Williams.
Correct. 2 guys who I think are going to be difference makers this year.
Trevor Knight days, Mark Clayton. There's been some great number 9s. Who's your greatest? Might be mine.
Trevor Knight?
Gabe Lynn days is, Kenneth Murray might be mine. Kenneth Murray was really good.
Hey, Trevor Knight, for OU fans, was their favorite player for one night. Pun intended.
That's true.
For one night, Trevor Knight was the greatest Sooner of all time, and it's not even close. Hey. What he did at Bama, everyone said, favorite number 9 in the history of the Sooner Land.
Hey, let's get to something I want to talk about. 918 brings us up, and I see what you're saying. 918, I agree. It's already a tough schedule, but here's what I want to say. There is no way the SEC did this without having any type of knowledge that the playoffs are changing. The selection criteria, they already came out and said that the strength of schedule is going to matter. Absolutely. And I also think it's going to go to the 16-team playoff. I think it's going to be 5 plus 11. And so you're going to have the 5 conference champs, and then you're going to have 11 automatic bids, a lot of it based on strength of schedule. I think that's what it's going to go to here in the near future.
Wholeheartedly agree with you. Joaquin Iglesias is another great name. I love Sooner fans' comment. Remember when aliens abducted Trevor Knight that night in January 2014?
Yeah. It's a crazy game, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mark Clayton was a guy who I think speed-wise was faster than maybe people thought he was. Yeah. Hey, I forgot. CeeDee Lamb wore number 9.
Yeah, I think he wore number 9 just for a minute. I was actually going to tie that into trivia.
I believe that's correct. I believe that's correct.
Tie that into trivia, but I decided. Hey, let me say something though. There was a number 9 that might have the greatest athletic play in OU history.
Number 9 who had the most athletic play in OU history?
Yeah.
Last year?
A little early morning trivia. Early show
Last
trivia.
Year?
No.
Okay. How long ago, Jay?
Yep, there it is. DJ.
Oh, it is. That's right. It's DJ, the one hand.
And 918 gets it. 918, man. Yep.
That is correct.
Gabe Lynn could just destroy people.
Oh, he was great from Jinx, Oklahoma, the 918. Speaking of 918, he was from the 918. Warriors Paradise says, I love they are putting more weight on strength of schedule when it comes to – I don't know how much more weight they're putting on it, but schedules. And again, everyone is going to get into this. What's fair? That is going to be the next question, because when the pods are released, the first thing it's like a middle school girl who looks at the yearbook when they get their yearbook. When a guy gets the yearbook, Jay, a guy looks at all the girls, okay, in the yearbook, okay? That's what you do when you get the yearbook. When the girl gets the yearbook, they look at themselves and start comparing. Well, that's not fair. That's usually what happens. Now, Jay, that's what people are going to say on the pod.
What are you talking about?
People, when the pods are releasing, will say, well, that's not fair. Their schedule's easier.
That is maybe your worst comparison I've ever heard.
It wasn't good. I'm tired. I think people understand what I'm doing.
I don't. I've never. I didn't buy.
Hey, Jackson, I'm gonna hold the comment to myself. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it to myself, buddy.
I'm just right now. I'm totally confused.
Sorry, Jay.
No, Elijah Thomas, I thought was 14 this year. DJ.
Elijah's wearing 14. Hawkins wears 9, Jay. And Hawkins,
I thought he switched. Didn't he switch his number? Hang on.
He was 9 last year, correct? That's why I said the most athletic player.
I thought he switched it to 3.
He's 3 now.
Yeah, I thought
Hawkins
he switched
last year when I said most athletic player, I was talking about the helicopter flip in the end zone against Auburn. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And Elijah Thomas, 14. Yes, correct.
And I apologize for the horrible comparison, Jay. I actually thought it was pretty good.
It was not.
It will be a comparison game as soon as they're released. Most OU fans, I'm just going to tell you right now what OU fans are going to do, Jay. They're going to get it and look at Texas before they even look at their own. It's annoying. Don't care a rip about Texas and who they're playing right now.
Well,
OU in 2025 and what this team 131 is going to be about this year. Let's transition a little.
Did you listen to the unofficial 40?
No, I didn't.
I listened to it, and I like Al Eshbeck a ton. I always have. And he popped in on their podcast for a little bit. It was great. I really enjoyed the podcast. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Good stuff. But Al brought up a good point. He was like, a lot of OU fans talking about these teams that are going to be tough, like South Carolina, Tennessee, some of the Missouri. He goes, OU's been better than those teams for the last 20. Why are they like OU should be better than those teams?
Should be, but are they?
I'm just saying, like, it's not like a lot of OU fans are concerned. It's like the OU's going to be better.
That brings up a great point right now, and I think we should go to it right now. I'm ready for it. By the way, phone lines are open right now. I don't know if I dropped it in there. Please check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Sign up for your Shirt of the Month Club. It's a new design each and every month. You don't even have to think about what it looks like. Just get on there and get on the Shirt of the Month Club. Here are the instructions right there. 3 great options to choose from. It's free shipping, all the things, thefanstop.com. I've got to say this, Jay, and before we get to Platoon 20, on OU's schedule this year, just based on purely talent, because there used to be a day where you could say, OU is just more talented than about everyone on their schedule. Who are the teams that they're not more talented than? Are there 1, 3, 5? We'll get to that. But first, let's get to Platoon 20.
Yeah. What's up, Platoon? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. So I was thinking about the 3 teams, that I think we'd like to be locked in with. And I'm going to go a little bit different than most people. Most people are looking at regional things, and that's fine. I definitely agree we have to play Texas. That has to be on the list. After that, it's wide open. I'm thinking about LSU, and the reason I say that, I know they're a tough opponent, but Louisiana is one of the most fertile recruiting grounds in the country, and they're actually reasonably close to Oklahoma compared to Florida or some of these other places like Illinois. So I think LSU would be good. If we don't get LSU on there, I would take maybe A&M or somebody try to get deeper into Texas recruiting. It seems like a lot of our recruits are North Texas. A&M has more of the. I know they're not exactly right about Houston, but I think they're tapping more of that market, which we think. But I look at it from recruiting advantage. I think we should focus on the 3 teams that we lock into for recruiting. You have to help Texas on them, but after that, we should look at that. what is our best odds for recruiting is what's my opinion.
I agree, and I think it hurts you to have another Texas school in your 3. You already play in Texas. I wouldn't. I would not
have more Texas schools for recruiting, Jay.
Yeah, but I would not prefer A&M. I would prefer LSU, and then if you could pick 3, not based on where as far as distance from your school, the 3 I would pick would be LSU, Texas, Florida.
Yeah, I like Florida too. I think Florida would be good. Now, long term, I think that even better option would be as the SEC keeps expanding. I think eventually, probably Clemson is going to come in the SEC, and maybe even like Miami if they stay good or relevant. And I think those would be good. But what is the process for the other 6 teams? Are those just random, or did they say what the method is on how they're going to schedule the other 6, or is that just completely random?
So Sankey today on Paul Feinbaum said the other 6 will be. They try to make it as fair as possible. Basically, what he said, but you'll for the first 2 years you'll get a certain 6, and then the next 2 you'll get another 6. I would assume, just based on schools like Kentucky and Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, maybe those will make up a few of them, and then the other ones. I think they're going to try to make it fair, but I don't know how you do it based on year to year. It's kind of going to be a guessing game in some part of it on how good schools are.
Okay. And the other question I have is, I know there's speculation on the playoff moving to 16, but they haven't actually voted on that yet, have they?
It's not been voted on. No,
it's not. Nothing's official on that.
I think it will be very soon.
Okay, so if that does happen, you get automatic bids from SEC, Big 10, ACC, Big 12, right? And then you've got 12 at large.
I think they might do, and then a group of 5, and there's your
5, and then 11 at large.
Okay. If that does happen, I definitely think the Big 10 and SEC are going to try to push to get 5 each from both of those.
Oh, for sure.
For the biggest conferences, because I don't see them settling for 3 or 4. I think we're going to try to lock it into the contract so that not gets this part. Anyway,
it'll be interesting to see what they do for sure.
Yeah. Hey, thanks. Hey, Jay, Nominate says, I think there's only 2. Debate is for the 3rd that are more talented than OU position for position. And if that's true, and I would agree, Texas and LSU, maybe Texas and Bama and LSU. Outside of that, so here's the thing. If there's only 2 or 3 and OU's not 9-3, then they've been out-coached. It's a fact. And what is the point in playing? What is it? That's all Maz asks. What does it benefit playing LSU? And Wills and Levers was kind of talking about it too. What does it benefit playing LSU every year, Jay? Doesn't it hurt you more than benefit you?
Are you wanting to be a big dog? I mean,
I'm asking you a question.
Auburn's going to be probably playing Bama and Georgia every year, Germ.
I promise you they won't.
Hey.
Auburn will play Bama. They will not play Georgia. They won't sniff Georgia.
Yeah, and hey, Wills and Levers, I understand what you're saying, and maybe they will. I haven't heard confirmation of that, if they'll just go every other year and rotate it, or how they're going to do that. But you will play every team on your home field in a 4-year span. I do know that. I don't know how they're going to do it yet.
That says big dog. I want to play. Now, I will tell you, Jay, who will be on LSU's schedule every year? Arkansas.
Well, yeah, that'll be
Arkansas and LSU. That's one of LSU's for sure.
And I think Bama will be on LSU's.
I'm not sure that it will. Jay.
Oh, I think Alabama will.
Maybe LSU, Florida, and LSU, Arkansas are 2 of their 3.
But I think Bama will be on there. Kyle says Texas is going to get Arkansas, A&M, and OU.
I already said people are going to get on here and talk about comparison of Texas. I already said it, Jay.
That's what KB said as well. That
water your own grass, Sooner fans. Let's water our own grass. Worry about OU right now.
So I guess if people want the easiest for OU, they're going to say Texas, Missouri, and Arkansas. Is that the 3?
Maybe Vanderbilt, Jay.
No, I mean they're not going to put OU versus Vanderbilt.
There is no chance. Listen, there's no chance Bama's getting Auburn, LSU, and Georgia. Bama will get Auburn. That's it.
Bama will get Kentucky.
Well, they're going to get Auburn. That's the only big one that they're getting.
Yeah, because every team's going to get their rival. I mean, that's a given, number one. And then you're going to go with proximity for one of them. And then I honestly think the reason I think LSU, I think they are trying to build in some more rivalries for the SEC. That's my personal opinion. So I think
Then they're going to go Missouri. Mid-Poo is going to be it.
We'll see. Hey, we got Johnson on the line.
It's time for Johnson.
It doesn't matter who's playing in 2026. We're in 2025. Let's focus on 2025. 211 hours, baby. That's when the Sooners kick off. It doesn't matter. BB better find nine wins this year, baby. He better find 9. He's lucky number 9. We're at the 9. We're 9 days from OU football. He better find 9 wins this season, or he won't be there next year, and he won't matter who plays in 2026, baby.
Let me ask you this, Johnson.
We better go, baby.
Let me ask you this, Johnson. I love the energy always, and you're right. It's 9 days from now, 211 hours. I wonder if you got a ticker ticking down, and you're right. He's got to find 9. So let me ask you this. What is the one, if you could pinpoint one deciding factor that's going to get him to 9, what is it?
They better beat Michigan.
You got to.
Yeah, you got to beat Michigan.
You're not getting to 9 without beating Michigan. You're right.
You got to beat Michigan. You got to be ready for it. The fans better come ready to scream that. It better be like 2008 Texas Tech, the dance around game, baby. We better get ready.
That's right.
Are y'all ready? Because I'm ready. I'm Terry. I'm ready. I've got my stuff ready laid out. I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. Outfit laid out and ready.
It is time to go. I mean,
baby,
you keep hearing about all these great wide receivers to step up. We got this defense. We got the greatest defensive line we've had in 10 years. What's going to happen? It's time to shut up or play, baby. It's time to put up, baby. It's time to go.
Shut up. That's right.
It's time to go. We hear about this great defense. Are all these players going to be healthy? Are they going to? What's going to happen? Money Material, is he going to play or is he going to be a fake? Who knows? It's time to go, baby. It's time.
It's time.
Hey, Jonathan, appreciate it. Always. Love the energy, Warriors Paradise says. Warriors Paradise says, love the energy. Yeah, you can't. Everyone needs to bring the energy like Johnson. That's all I'm going to say. Just everyone bring it like Johnson.
Appreciate it, Johnson.
918 says Johnson gives off Jimmy Hart vibes. Get that man a megaphone and let him cook. Guys, we know he cooked after the Bama game. He called in on the field, I think, getting ready by goalpost. Speaking of on the field and goalpost, Jay, isn't there a new rule in the SEC? If you don't get fined for storming the field.
Well, did you see what Arkansas did?
I absolutely did, yes.
So Arkansas is doing something new to protect opposing teams. They are putting a 3-minute countdown on the Jumbotron to let the players and coaches from other teams get off the field. And then when it gets down to 0, then they can storm it. I like it. I think it's a good idea. It builds some hype even. I like it. And
I was going to ask Johnson, but he was so amped up, I didn't want to break the silence and the passion and the mood. But just seeing how everything went, daughter in college, how all that went. Cheering in
Friday
college.
Night Lights, dude.
Hey, his daughter's gymnastics or cheer, Jay?
Well, gymnastics.
She learned it from him, dude. He's the best cheer. He's the best cheer guy around, man. That dude's elite when it comes to passion.
Yeah, and I saw Sooner WX ask about Illinois State. They're not OU's level, but they're not like for what they are. They're decent, but it should be a blowout.
Hey, the first game Arkansas can rush the field is September 27th when Notre Dame comes to town. And by the way, yeah, Farmageddon in Ireland this Saturday. Who you got? Farmageddon. I love it. Hey,
K-State. I'm rooting
to have him in the playoff.
I have him in the playoff too. I'm actually rooting for Iowa.
Let me say this because Stiller, man, I've wondered this. That happened solely. Everything kind of built towards that, but that was a result of what Bob Stoops did in the early week presser. And I'm just going to say this. If BB were to come out and say exactly what Bob Stoops said, it won't matter. You can't imitate that again. Like it was a one-time deal where Bob Stoops called people out and the fans got after it.
But
I just don't. If anyone else says the same thing, they're going to be called phony or copycat or any of those things. It's got to be something else.
Germ. But that game doesn't go that way and the fans don't, and the jump around doesn't happen if OU's offense and defense isn't just destroying them. That played a part.
And I agree. And Jay, it was a very unique situation.
Like Daniel brought up the Tennessee game this year. When OU got those turnovers, if OU would have pushed those in as touchdowns, it would have been electric that night.
I do agree that the Alabama game last year, the crowd was really good. The Tennessee game, they were really amped up. It comes from within, though. It's the passion within each fan. It can't be a collective thing. It starts with each one of you. Each fan is who it starts with. You can't worry about what they're doing in row A or D. You worry about you. Start it from within.
Hey, KB, I agree with this. Wholeheartedly. It's gotten watered down.
It's about the pandemonium. It's about being fine.
It's gotten watered down. Would you agree it's gotten watered down? Too many.
It should be an impulsive act, not something that's planned, meditated, all those things.
No, but it's done too often now.
Jason, it should be impulsive.
No, but it's done too often. I don't care if it's impulsive or not. It's done too often.
Agreed.
I mean, I saw somebody talking about Vanderbilt earlier. You know my opinion on Vanderbilt. They're about to fall on their face, I think. Too much smack talking in this offseason, I think, Jerm. In my opinion. Which doesn't mean a whole lot, but I thought I'd say it. Too many hoity-toities. I thought I said hotty-toddies for a second. Storming the field is for teams that don't win that much, in my opinion. Or it's for major upsets. It's not for just random wins, and it happens.
Oh, yeah. Farm Nate, if OSU and LSU are the winner of that game, you're going to go to the
OU.
If OU and
you said OSU.
I said OU or LSU.
No, you said OSU.
Okay. If OU or LSU, if it's the playoff, the winner goes to the playoff, it is going to be absolutely unreal. And this is the only comment I'm showing from Texas Nightmare, okay? It's your only one you get tonight. Texas Nightmare says OU stole Notre Dame play like a champion, stole Michigan banner touch. Now they're trying to still jump around. Hey, Texas Nightmare, go look at your fight song, Eyes of Texas. It may sound familiar. Do you know why? I've been working on the railroad. Yeah, they stole a fight song, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hey, have a good night, Nightmare.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. Storming the field for Bama last year made me a little sad as a Sooner fan. Yeah, I was wondering if they would, but that game pretty much kept the bowl streak alive, didn't it? I think it's – I disagree. I mean, I agree with you, 918. I hated it as well, but geez.
Great, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, I don't think OU at home should ever storm the field.
No, I agree, Jay. I agree. Big-time programs don't do that often.
But it's different now. You got the college kids. It's almost like some of them think, oh, yeah, we get to storm. It's almost more of like I don't even know how to put it. It's like a thing they do. I mean, let's storm the field. You know what I mean?
I think part of it is the college experience, the students who that's kind of their goal. For me, it's got to be a big time moment to be storming the field. And I agree with Mez. It depends on the circumstance. 3 overtime win can be emotional. If the students storm, then so be it. Hey, I agree. That's more impulsive. I agree.
Now, Greg got says 6 and 7 twice the last 3 years. Let them storm. Hey, Oklahoma Breakdown put out an In the Weeds video today. They haven't done that in a while. It was about OU's running game with Arbuckle and the stuff he likes to call.
I haven't watched it. What'd you see on it?
I haven't watched it. I'm just encouraging people as fans, go watch it. I think it'd be good stuff to look at as a fan.
I'm really intrigued, Jay, what the running game is going to look like, what the schemes are going to look like.
Yeah. So that and you know, it's pretty much it's here now. Tomorrow's Friday. It's game week starting next week. So Daniel says they rushed the field because of how trash the offense was, and nobody thought we were winning and going bowling. And I agree with you, Daniel. I agree. It is, but it's still kind of like when it came to that, it's like how sad it came to that. But I agree.
Johnson's daughter is doing stunt and cheer in college, so good, cool stuff. Ben says, yeah, there's going to be zone read. It is. I'm going to say this right now. There's going to be zone read. I think they're going to play 2-back set, and I think they're going to play I formation. I think Mateer is going to be under center more than you think. In fact, I would say I should save this for Serge or Sink, but I think Mateer will be under center at least 5 times a game.
Hey, you know why? At least 5?
Yeah, 5 times a game, Jay.
I don't know, man. Hey, yeah, I saw the winning percentages for OU. A lot of them are really low.
I was surprised at some.
Here's what I want to say is it's almost like we are in a twilight zone. And you know why? You know the song, do-do-do-do-do. I mean, a little Twilight Zone action here. Last year at this time, OU fans were ripping people like Ari Wasserman. You could go down the list. Now, it's like, do we believe Ari Wasserman? He's picking OU in the playoff. Other people that said last year OU was going to go 7-5, and OU fans just laughed and said, no way OU's going 7-5. They're going to be way better than that. Those same guys are picking OU to maybe make the playoff. Can they be right again? I hope so. They were right last year. I hope they're right again.
Are they running the gun with Buckle? Yeah, Buck's going to run the shotgun.
They'll be running shotgun.
Hey, Todd McShay quote from Mez here. Mez posting the Todd McShay quote. My show breaking down John Mateer was the #1 show this year. Fans know Mateer is the story.
And part of that's OU fans they are so in on Mateer. I mean, OU.
But it's not, I don't think it's just OU fans, Jay.
It's not, but I think OU is just a big draw in that.
He's an intriguing watch. And in fact, everyone who has watched film on him, national people, have said just how intriguing he is. He's got this, the word aura about him, I think is true. He's got that about him. People want to watch what he's doing. He's very, very intriguing.
How many national broadcasters, when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about like the Michigan game, when you play on ESPN, ABC, how many of them will try to throw a nickname in there, money line or something like that?
Oh, there'll be a lot.
You think there'll be a lot?
And you have to expect that, and I think he'll just go with it. He'll just go with it.
Yeah,
every road game, there's going to be dollar signs and all kinds of things in the student section.
Oh, yeah, the game day signs are going to be crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of them,
Robert.
A lot of them, DJ.
I agree, Robert. He's going to do a lot of shotgun. I think when I said 5 a game on under the center, I'm not. It's not. I don't think that's a stretch because now will they run the stretch play? I don't know. I don't think that's a stretch because I think in short yardage you could see Canick in there, I formation as a fullback, or maybe extra fullback with Ott tailback. I mean, you could see a lot of that. Jay, I know you're going to.
I won't be at the first OU game. And we're doing the all-night show Friday night before. So definitely won't be at the first one. But there's a couple other games I will be at, but not the first one. I'm not going to go to the first
I still have a chance of being at the first game. It's cross-country schedules and things like that got to line up. It's a late game. The best thing for me is the later games for me, Jay.
Oh, actually, the 11 o'clock games are better for me.
I know, because you drive a long ways.
Yeah, Missouri's at 11, so I'll probably be at the Missouri game. I want to go watch Mid-Poo. Hey, before we get to trivia, one thing I want to ask. You know, a lot of people are talking about Elijah Thomas. A lot of people, and I get it. The guy's explosive. Are people sleeping on Manny Choice as a freshman getting some run?
Love his athleticism. Love his length. Love his.
I mean, and I'm not saying like he's going to play a ton, but I think he'll play some. Now, how many games? I don't know, but I just think there's so much hype about ET. But I think Manny Choice is going to be good.
I love this. I love this real comment by Daniel Brooks. I don't care what pundits, analytics, or Vegas says. You play, as Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. They need to get on the field and win, period, in the locker room. In the locker room, we could care less about any prediction. Now, I wondered that, Daniel, because there's always this talk, and I'm curious what Daniel says on this. There's always this talk that, well, you know, they've read the headlines. They've been watching the media. Do they? Is that a real thing, or are they like, let's just do it? Now, I
think nowadays it's a little easier to see the media because social media and any Twitter, anything like that, you're going to see stuff. But I don't think they're sitting there watching it by any means.
Bob Talley says, hey, over at Lloyd Noble, which is usually right where I park around there, Lloyd Noble, every home game, he'll take care of us, Jay. Nice. Appreciate it, Bob. I'll definitely come check out the tailgate.
You know what would be cool is even if we weren't there, some of the Surgeaholics got together. I mean, they could kind of all meet up.
Stutzman last year, man, it was elite.
Hey, let me get a trivia tonight. Trivia, we're about halfway through the show, so let's get to it. Trivia. Make sure you check out Sugar 66. They're in Tulsa and Catoosa. Sugar 66. Mother Road Market there in Tulsa. Great location to just eat anything. I mean, they got anything and everything there, but Sugar 66 is a candy shop there. Yeah, Jeremy.
Hey, if you're in the 918 and you go to Mother Road Market, or you're out there by the Blue Well and you go to Sugar 66, tell them you're a Surgeaholic. Okay, just tell them.
That's right. And
get as many Surgeaholics as we can to support 918. Great dessert shop. So
that's right.
What's the trivia, Jay?
Trivia tonight. Here we go. What former Oklahoma quarterback wore number 9 that is currently an analyst in the SEC? Former quarterback that wore number 9 in Oklahoma is a current quarterback analyst in the SEC. Pretty easy. This is going to be quick. I bet 918 jumps all over this. This is going to be quick. Not Trevor Knight. That's not it, Womblero.
Not an analyst, Jay.
He's not
an SEC analyst. He has been on the radio before with the show.
Not Bradford, Seth.
He didn't wear number 9. He wore 14.
He wore 14. Nope. There it is. Tanner Schaefer.
Yeah.
Where's he at, Jerm?
I have no idea, Jay, but he's an analyst.
Mississippi State with Jeff Levy.
Really?
Yes.
So him and Levy would have been on the same at OU together.
Tanner Schaefer was at OU in like 17 and 18, wasn't he?
I believe Levy was.
Oh, you mean when he coached at OU? Oh, I think
Levy was like a grad assistant or I believe they were together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Levy was there. I think it was under Lincoln Riley, but
was it?
I think so.
Man, it is still hot in Oklahoma. Cool front, fingers crossed, moving in.
Did you see the weather possibilities for our opening game?
70s?
Might be in the 70s with a little bit of rain, but cooler. It's not going to be 100 degrees. That's going to be nice for Sooner fans.
There's only one thing that needs to happen. Sorry, not happen. There's only one thing that needs to not happen. And I got it. What's the one thing that doesn't need to happen against Illinois State? It's pretty simple.
Penalties and turnovers and injuries.
Injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries. That's it.
You don't use that word tonight. Hey, look at this fact by 918. Schaefer and Arbuckle, same high school. Interesting.
And there it is by the Fan Stop. Fan Stop always brings great info, not just great designs on the Shirt of the Month Club, which are elite, but also great info. Tanner Schaefer was a student assistant.
Okay, that's right.
I was right, Jay. When Levy was offensive coordinator at OU.
I thought you meant when he played.
I just knew they were together.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah. And check out the Fan Stop, dude. It's a great time. Like, this is the prime time to sign up for Shirt of the Month because you're going to get one every month and it's going to be a new one and football related mostly. It's just great stuff, man.
And there's Johnson. He said it how many days ago? He said, OU, no matter what, OU's beating Tennessee, and he drops the super. Thanks, Johnson, for the super. Appreciate it so much. Says OU beats Tennessee.
Yeah. Thank you, Johnson. Appreciate your passion. Appreciate your super chat here. Super chats are always open, and we always appreciate them. Thank you so much. Hey, Sooners for Life says, just got my free shirt from FanStop. Great shirt, man. Hey, hopefully that means all 6 winners have put in everything that's needed, and they probably their welcome shirts are arriving. Then you're going to get a September shirt and October. Appreciate FanStop, all they do.
Hey, you know what? I've
What's
been
that?
saying for a while. I think Tennessee might go 8-4. I'm just not. But over the last few days, I went and watched some of their quarterback. I think Heupel's going to do some good things with him. I think he's a pretty good quarterback. Now, he's not Nico, but I do think with Heupel's offensive scheme, I think he's going to put up some good numbers.
Yeah. Johnson still mad he lost, but hey, guess what? Good news. There's already some things. We're already talking about some more things in the works. And by the way, that surge discount works. Go on the Fan Stop and just shop on there because you can use it on the Texas hat, any of those things that you want. So I did see this, Ron. There's a gala in Sapulpa, Jay, this Saturday. Billy Sims, Jamel Holloway, you're going to be there at Billy Sims. It's literally, very close to where I live. So
DJ's still pumped from Johnson's call.
And I will be there.
Nah, you're going to be there, huh?
Absolutely.
That's not a word, but DJ says still pumped from Johnson's call. Need him in the locker room for every. Yeah, he needs to call in every night before every game.
Is the Bigsby Bryant game the first one or later, Jay?
Let me look it up. I'm not totally sure on that. I don't think it's the first game, but it might be. Hang on.
Fred says OU is much more likely to lose to Michigan than Tennessee is to losing to Syracuse. Yeah, now I do think, though, Fred, that Syracuse is going to be much – I can't even say much improved. I just think that they've kind of – I love their coach. I love Syracuse's coach. That game's at Syracuse, isn't it, Fred? And I think that's the difference. That's the difference is it's at Syracuse. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's at Syracuse, whereas OU's home against Michigan. I got to shout this out because Sooners for Life says Fan Stop's customer service was excellent. Made a mistake with Zorder, and they called directly to fix it. Wow. Customer for life now. Guys, it's not just lip service. I don't sit on here every night and just give lip service. Fan Stop are great people, and they do things the right way, okay? Thank you, Sooners for Life. Appreciate that shout out.
Hey, Bryant doesn't play Bigsby this year, doesn't look like. So.
Oh, really? They don't?
Yeah. I was looking at Bryant's schedule. I haven't looked up Bigsby.
Hey, I asked a question earlier, Jay, about and Johnson fired us all up, fired everyone up at the beginning of the show when he called in. And I asked Johnson a question. I'm going to ask everyone the same question now. The magic number is 9. It's the amount of days left till OU plays. It's the number that we all think BV needs to get to have a chance at the playoff and keep his job. So let me ask everyone, what is the one thing that needs to happen for OU to get 9? The chase for 9. Now, Johnson said you can't lose to Michigan. You can't lose to Michigan and get to 9. Well, what would you guys say is the number one thing that needs to happen for OU to get to 9? Ben says O-line play good. That's a safe answer. Beat LSU, Ron says. I like that one. I don't think you can get to 9 unless you beat LSU. Health. 5-0 till Red River. I agree.
Wide receivers got to be better.
Yes.
That's a good one. Complimentary football. It's a good one by Fan Stop.
Complimentary football is a good one. You can't be 4-1 and probably get there. You got to be 5-0.
Hey, it's sure my big Eric. Hey, good to see you on here, LSU fan. I know missed seeing you on here, but appreciate it. Hoping OU LSU's a pod game for the new SEC schedule. Venable's improved game head coach, Jerm, improved game management.
Yeah, secondary has to hold up. And I was going to say, insured by Big, this LSU fan. We mentioned Fan Stop earlier. Hey, we'll give you 10% off if you want to sign up for the LSU shirt of the month. Use code SURGE. Sign up for the LSU shirt of the month club. Just sign up. It's a great stuff. Go to thefanstop.com, insured by Big. That game is going to be unbelievable. Teresa says, winning the line of scrimmage, Jay. Yeah.
I think, that's.
You can't get to 9 unless you do that. And
there's a lot of things that have to be better for Oklahoma to get to 9 wins.
Yeah, and I know it's hard to pick out one, but and that's difficult. You need good O-line play, better receivers, better running game, better pass defense, and better head coaching to win 9 with this schedule. I like this answer a whole lot. Undefeated at home. We said this, Jay. Undefeated at home. OU only has to go what? 2-2 on the road?
No, they have to win 3, right? You got Texas at a neutral site.
Texas is neutral.
You got the 3 non-conference games at home.
South Carolina, Tennessee. South Carolina, Tennessee, Bama.
Texas is not at home.
Right, and Temple. There's 5 games on the road. There's only 3 SEC games. Is that correct?
At home, you got LSU, you got Ole Miss, you got
Auburn,
and then you got the 3 non-conference, Michigan.
Hey, if you win your home games, you just got to steal 1 on the road, depending on the Texas game.
You got to take care of business, man. Missouri's the other one. You got to take care of business.
Missouri's at home, yeah.
Yeah, you got to take care of business at home. And,
3 SEC road games, Jay. 4 if you count Texas.
Yeah.
If you split,
To me,
this, Jay, if you split those 4 games, you split those 4, and you win the home games, you're in.
Yeah, and hey, Jerm, I think the schedule sits up really good for Oklahoma, being the fact you go Illinois State, so an easy game, then Michigan, followed by Temple, then Auburn, followed by Kent State, then Texas. So you kind of alternate weeks from an easier game to a tougher one. Now, here's my thing. I was seeing some stuff on Auburn today. Depending on how they start out,
correct.
Jackson Arnold may not be the quarterback when they come to North.
Jay, they are loaded at receiver. They're loaded.
I think Knight's a good player.
They're loaded at receiver.
Oh, they're athletic, but I just don't know if they'll have it figured out. It depends on quarterback play, Jerm. But Jerm, I heard. I think it was Sports Animal Eshbeck talking about this thing. What games would you say Oklahoma doesn't have the better quarterback in this year? Last year it was about every game. They didn't have the better quarterback. When you look at SEC. And SEC, what would you say?
Better quarterback?
In what games will OU not have the better quarterback in the SEC?
I mean, there's question marks on how good Arch is. So maybe
Nussmeier,
Arch. You could say Arch.
Nussmeier.
Those 2.
Sellers.
I'm not ready to say. I'm not as high on Sellers as you are, Jay.
What? I'm not high on Sellers.
I'm higher on Sellers than you.
Okay. I'm not high on Sellers at all.
Yeah.
But it could. You could say Nussmeier. Greg God says he's better, but you know what? I don't know that. I like I said in the Discord tonight, I cannot put a finger on it, but there's something about Sellers. I'm just not buying all the hype on him. I'm just not.
Hey, one thing I know Daniel mentioned 3rd down conversion, and I think that's offense and defense, by the way. I'm not just saying offense. Offensive 3rd down conversions, defensively 3rd down stops are a huge key. That gets you to 9 if you convert at a high percentage on those, Jay. But there's really, to me, 2 reasons teams convert 3rd down plays a lot on offense. It's the play call and the quarterback. Last year, it was Seth Luttrell or Seth Latrevi and Jackson Arnold. This year, it's Arbuckle and Mateer. I've got to like my chances this year that the percentage of 3rd down conversions is going to increase. It's going to be a lot higher.
It needs to be a lot higher.
For one, it should be 3rd down and less than 10, whereas last year they were in 3rd and long a whole lot.
You know what? I'll be the first one to admit that Hugh Freeze at Auburn has been surprising to me. I thought he would be better with quarterbacks so far.
A little quirky, Andy.
He's been there a couple years, and I thought he would have done a better job with the quarterbacks they had going into last year and the year before. Wait, is this his 3rd year?
It is. I think it is. I don't want to just confidently say it. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it is.
Guys, it's time for a little sink or surge here on the Sooner Surge. Appreciate all the Surgeaholics being with us tonight. Let's do a little sink or surge. Give us your take or your question, and we will answer sink or surge as well as the chat. This is a all play, or as they used to say back in the old roller skating days, all skate. It's an all skate, Jay.
It's an all skate. Hey, I got one for you. Sink or surge, totally off topic. Scotty Scheffler wins the Tour Championship.
I'm going to sink it. I think Tommy Fleetwood is.
Where did Fleetwood end up today?
I don't know, but Tommy Fleetwood, I think, is a guy who's going to – he's got to get all the demons away because he's been choking a lot.
I mean, Scheffler was like 600 today.
Yeah. Chief Keef says don't care.
Yeah.
I've got one for you. Sink or surge, and I'm saying this because we have Insured by Big on here tonight. Sink or surge. The OU LSU game will determine a playoff berth.
Ooh.
Sink or surge, the OU LSU game will determine a playoff berth. Notice I didn't say for both teams. But will it determine? I think it's very safe to surge that and say it will determine one of the team's playoffs destiny.
One of the teams. LSU fan says surge.
Hey, and by the way, Greg God, I think Mateer's interceptions are – listen, when OU won the Natty in 2000, they had 14 picks with Josh Heupel. To me, it's the time of interceptions and more that's kind of the bigger deal than how many. Personally, I think.
Hey, 405 Seth says sink or surge. Deion Burks has more than 1,250.
I'm thinking that because I think he's going to get it around 1,000, but I'm not going to go 1,250.
You think they're going to spread it out a little bit more?
I do. And
I got one for you. Okay, let's
sink or surge, Aaron Huddleston. Less faking injuries with new rules for them.
Surge.
I'm thinking it because you can still go down as soon as the play's over. You just can't go down after the ball is set.
No, it's going to be less. I
don't know.
I think it will. Sink or surge. Oklahoma has two guys go for 100 yards receiving in the first game.
200s?
Two guys get 100 yards
receiving.
We'll be
close. They'll be close, but I'm going to sink that.
Sinking it. Okay.
Yeah. All of last year, we only had look at this stat. All of last year, we only had 14 plays of 20 yards or more. I'm thinking we can beat that by week 4. That'd be about 3-4 a game of 20 or more. That could happen by week 4.
But do you remember when Lincoln Riley was there? And they would just scheme a play and God be just so wide open. I'm ready for some of that, man.
Well, I'm ready to scheme guys open. Yeah, I'm ready to scheme guys open. Hey, guys, it's been another great night at the Sooner Surge. If you are new here, thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. If you are not, thank you for being back. We appreciate your support. Johnson, thanks for the passion. Also, thanks for the super tonight. Appreciate that. It's always great to hear our callers, Platone as well, and then everyone in the chat who just continues to roll with it. There's no dull moments here on the Sooner Surge. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tomorrow's Friday. It's 8 days away. There's been some great number 8s. One of my favorite, Brandon Daniels from Ada, Oklahoma.
Your favorite?
Watching. Wait, what?
One of your favorites?
Brandon Daniels was.
Why?
One of the most misused players in the history of Oklahoma. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Have a fantastic Friday, Sooner Nation. We'll catch you later.